Hi, I'm Matthew Jope and this is Jope Sales University.
It's Matt Jope here, welcome to Sales University, and today we're going to look at a theory that came directly from Jordan Belfort, yep, the Wolf of Wall Street, but I will add my twist on it as always. It's just a short video, but the content is really fundamentally important to your sales career. Jordan says this, that basically there are three things that you must be perceived as in the prospect mind in the first 4 seconds, and let me tell you exactly how important this is in this video. Now, you have heard me correctly, 4 seconds, okay? What are those three things you have to achieve? You have to show the prospect that you are sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, and an expert in your field. Now, after much study from myself, looking at really the top sales guys in the industry, past and present, looking at psychology, looking at buying psychology and all that wonderful stuff, I realized actually that this was even more important than I first thought. And when I started to consider the brain in sales, as we all know, we have to talk to three brains: the emotional brain, the logical brain, and the reptile brain, or the survival brain, as it's also known as. If we don't sell to these three brains all at the same time, or we don't convince one, it makes the sale very slim chance of happening, or if not impossible. But in order to even talk to these three brains, you have to go through something what I call the survival filter. Now, the filter prevents information even being considered by these three brains we have to convince to make a sell. Why is that? Well, we make judgments as humans when we look at someone, we listen to someone, when we see something, whether it's worthwhile listening to, or we just disregard it. So when we just jump in and start using sales methods and tactics, guess what? We activate the sales filter, the survival filter, especially in the hands of an amateur, and the prospect will just switch off and will simply not listen to the message or pitch that you have for them. So in order to pass through this survival filter, as they call it, we need to be, as Jordan says, sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, and expert in your field. And then if we achieve that, we can pass through this filter to talk to the three brains. Now, okay, this may sound very difficult to pull off, and I'm not going to lie to you. It is. It takes an investment in time to pull this off. But as I always tell my students, anyone I train, okay, being a salesperson, you are an actor and you are constantly rehearsing for the role. And in order to become an expert in anything, you have to make investment in time, money, and energy, effort. Okay. So once you can achieve this and you become a professional, guess what? It's amazing. But honestly, as a salesperson, if you rehearse this, then life will change for you. If you could pull this off, people will start to listen to you more. They will see you as a person with a very important message to deliver and someone who really knows what they're talking about. In other words, an expert. Experts make money. That's what I want for you guys. This will give you a massive advantage when it comes to sales. So it's really important to plant these three things into the prospect's mind in the first 4 seconds. Okay, so let's see what Jordan says on this subject. So let's look at number one, sharp as a tack. Now, if they don't think you're sharp as a tack, you're wasting their time basically. You must come across as someone who is completely on the ball, someone who really is a born problem solver, someone who's really worth listening to. You can help this person achieve their goals. You can solve this person's pain points, give them solutions. You really can accomplish this by demonstrating things like mental speed, agility, fast decision making, and a unique pace of delivery that immediately impresses the prospect and really builds trust. This builds trust, which is important, like trust in sales. However, to achieve lasting success, you must actually be an expert in your field. And to do this, you need to dedicate time to really learn about your product, service, industry. And basically, if you can do that, then you can really be very effective in helping this person. The more you are an expert in your industry, it's a fact, the more money you will make. So make an investment in yourself to become a legend in your industry. Now, the second point Jordan says is that you're enthusiastic as hell. Now, this sends a very important message, and it's a subliminal one, telling them that you have something great to offer them. You must sound upbeat, enthusiastic, full of energy, and be a positive influence in their life. One of the things they must not think is, oh, this is a boring message or they're just trying to sell me something, because the survival filter will kick in, the reptile brain will kick in, they won't listen, you'll make no money. The third, you are an expert in your field, an authority figure, a force to be reckoned with. That's what Jordan says. Now, from time to time, you may remember this. I certainly do. As a young child, and I hope this was for you as well, you're taught to listen to authority figures. The police, for example, you're told to listen and respect teachers, etc., etc. Now, you have to convince the prospect that you're highly competent, ultra knowledgeable, and a professional by coming off as a world-class expert in your field right out of the gate. Not only does this allow you to instantly gain the prospect's respect, but it also causes something very special to happen. They will defer to you and they will listen to what you have to say because they will see you as an authority, so they are more likely to trust exactly what you are saying. They will realize that you have something unique to offer, something fantastic to help them with, and you can achieve this by having extensive knowledge, understanding your market, industry, products, the prospects and the competitors. Remember, it's so important as a salesperson, you don't just act as if you know, you really do know. So go and make the educational investment in yourself, close that knowledge gap. Now, there are many books that you could go and learn from, and in fact I suggest you do, but one which I highly recommend, I put a link in the description to this video. Just click on it and it will take you to a book that will definitely help you out on this subject. So remember, if you want to up your sales game, subscribe to my channel. I release videos all the time. You guys have been amazing. I've been Matt Jope. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe, click the button. Cheers, guys.